Mix 1041, good morning. We're on Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to Callie Shields. She was 16 yesterday, a student at Bradley Central. And then Kinsley Austin is sweet 16 today, a sophomore at Walker Valley. Calling your birthdays.
Hang on, one more. Sherry Cry had a birthday Saturday, I understand.
Sherry Cry. Happy birthday, Sherry. All right, calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have the products and services to help make your dreams come true. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
All right, our friends, Rodney Murray here, of course, the executive director of the Cleveland Family YMCA, and Brittany Hopkins is the director of our Bradley County Health Department. Good morning to both of you. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to see both of you. Rodney, we got a big event coming up, don't we?
We do, and this is something we've been doing for, I think we decided like 7 years we've been doing this. And the health department, chose the YMCA to be their site to do this event several years ago, and we are honored by that they would choose us. And it's just it's a wonderful event. It's a free event to the community to get your flu shot. And I'm just going to let Brittany tell you more about the details, and everybody's invited to come out.
Yeah, so we want to invite our community, the Bradley County area, to come out and prevent the flu for this year. We know that every year our community goes through a little bit of an illness period of time at the beginning of the year and during the winter. So we know that October is a fantastic time to get your flu shot. So the Bradley County Health Department wants to help. Tomorrow at the YMCA here in Bradley County, beginning at 4 o'clock, we are going to be giving away free flu shots. It's actually a drive-through, so that's one thing that we want to let people know is, I know there's a lot of places that you can get your flu shot, but what's unique about tomorrow between 4 and 7 at the YMCA is that you can actually drive through, bring your family, and we would like to take care of you guys and prevent illness in our community.
It's so important, isn't it, Brittany? I mean, to do this.
It really is. It's a simple way to protect our community. A lot happens with our schools. It can change a lot of plans with families when kids go down with illness or family members go down with illness. And this is an easy way to prevent flu within our community.
All right, so you want to repeat the details one more time on this?
Yeah, so it is tomorrow, Tuesday, at the Bradley Cleveland Family YMCA from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. It is free flu, no cost to these flu vaccines for anyone 6 months or older, and this is a drive-through event, so you don't have to get out of your car.
Pretty cool. Rodney, you got something else happening to the Y?
Yeah, we do. Wednesday, we are doing a big donor event, and it's just a donor appreciation day, so if you've ever donated to the YMCA, or if you donated this year, we raised $125,000 this year toward our scholarship program that we do to offer income-based discounts to the community. For the YMCA is open to everybody. So Wednesday morning from 7:30 to 10, we're going to be doing a donor appreciation event. It is a VIP, sort of a red carpet Hollywood theme, and so we invite you to come out, grab some breakfast, just to get your picture taken with some of the backdrop. We're having it all decorated, and it's 7:30 to 10 a.m. Wednesday morning for all of those wonderful donors that keep the YMCA available to everybody in the community, regardless of income.
Thank you. I want to go back to Brittany Hopkins one more time. I know the Bradley County Health Department is also under renovation right now.
Yes.
What do people need to know? A reminder about that?
Yeah, so just a simple reminder. Back in August, we did move to a temporary clinic off of West Side Drive while we are undergoing a major clinic renovation at our Dooley Street location. We have been serving the community at the Dooley Street location since 1981, and we are excited to bring it up to date, to really make it a place that the community can be proud to come and let us serve them for their public health needs. So things are on track, and the renovation is going fantastic. We hope to be back in our clinic come very early next year. So we're on track. But for now, please continue to visit us at Westside Drive for any of your needs.
All right, Brittany Hopkins, Ronnie Murray, thanks so much. Great to see both of you.
Thank you,
All right,
guys.
thank
All right, let's
you.
get a news update right here, 7:22. The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com. All right, in the news this morning, a terrible story out of Chattanooga. A child who slipped and fell underneath the wheels of a hayride tractor died on Friday night. This was at the haunted Hilltop attraction in Harrison. Hamilton County Sheriff's Office telling the Chattanooga Times Free Press, being reported by all of the local and regional media. Deputies responded just before 11 p.m. Friday. It was at the 8200 block of Highway 58 to report of a juvenile who had been hit by a tractor. And we'll have more on this story. A couple of things. First of all, the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office not confirming the name of the child because it is a child. Secondly, however, it was confirmed that it is a male student, a student at the Chattanooga School for the Liberal Arts. So just a terrible, terrible story from Friday night. Also, Chattanoogan.com reports a 19-year-old has been arrested after a shots fired incident at Ottawa High School Friday night during a football game. Now, the game was McMinn Central and Tyner. Tyner, you may know, does not have a home stadium this season. They've been playing at different places. They played at Ottawa Friday night. 9:40 p.m. Friday, Hamilton County Sheriff's deputies, including school resource officers, responded to the scene near the tennis courts at Ottawa. Crowds dispersed. The suspect, Connor Scott Shannon, said he fired a shot in the air to break up a fight. He believed his cousins were being assaulted. More on that at the top of the hour. Also, Cleveland Police Department provided information last night that a missing, we reported a story previously where a missing woman was found dead in a Cleveland apartment. Now, the suspect has been extradited to Tennessee for trial. He is Darren Lopez Roque, has now been extradited from Texas back to Tennessee's at the Bradley County Justice Center. 7:24. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. And taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate looking great as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. They're still here to offer the same services they always have and so much more. You can call or stop by their Cleveland office, 950 25th Street in front of Ace Hardware. Find out how Southland Finance is growing to serve you. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
And a big sports report coming up this morning. Stand by for that, 7:25.
Are you tired of high cooling and
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Welcome to Infinity of Chattanooga. With an expansive inventory of new, used, and certified pre-owned Infinity products, make sure Infinity of Chattanooga is on your list of places to shop when it's time for your next vehicle. Sporty coupes, comfortable sedans, and spacious SUVs. Infinity of Chattanooga has it all. Shop online at infinityofchattanooga.com or take a test drive at Infinity of Chattanooga, just off I-75 at the Lee Highway exit.
The Smart Factory Institute presents the 10th annual Peak Performance Symposium on October 25th at the Smart Factory in the Pie Center in Cleveland. Join industry peers as they share manufacturing best practices for maintaining a competitive advantage in the areas of technology and talent. This year's symposium is sponsored by Mueller, Blueprint Intelligence, Logos Automation, Renishaw, Phoenix Contact, and Focused Apps. Attendees will also be entered to win fourth-row tickets at the 45-yard line to the November 23rd UT game against UTEP at Neyland Stadium. Register at peakperformanceinc.com.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Scheduled for this Wednesday morning. They tore it down and they brought it back.
That's right.
Well, it's almost biblical. Zaxby's is back on 25th Street. Bridget will be there Wednesday.
That's right. We are planning to be there Wednesday morning and then back at lunch on Wednesday as well for the grand reopening celebration of the original Cleveland Zaxby's on 25th Street. The first 50 guests to make a minimum $5 purchase receive Zaxby's Deck of Deals, which is full of free offers for a year. Line starts at 6 a.m. that morning and doors open early for you that day at 9:30. So they're also going to have their ribbon cutting with the chamber that day, great giveaways, and of course our broadcast from 7 to 9 that morning and then back from 11 to 1 at lunchtime. That's all at Zaxby's. It's the grand reopening celebration. Zaxby's on 25th Street here in Cleveland.
Tennessee Valley weather.
All right, today's best mix and best variety. We are Mix 1041. We're on mixtv.tv. Good morning. Coming up on 7:30 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Plush and Lavish is an all-natural latex and wool line of mattresses sold exclusively by Mermaid Mattress. Come take a test rest and you'll receive a free latex pillow, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, sunny skies and cooler, a high of 66 and a low of 39 this evening. For tomorrow, we'll have some sun in the morning and then increasing clouds by afternoon, a high of 61, a low of 35. And then on Wednesday, sunny skies and cool with a high of 61. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 55 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
Do we know when we do this Wednesday morning broadcast at Zaxby's, we indoors?
I'm not sure.
Outdoors?
I'm not sure.
We'll be 45. I think my contract states I don't do anything under 70.
TV broadcast, we may be outside with Austin, the trailer.
Hey, Fruit Loops, what are we doing? Wednesday at Zaxby's.
I have a heater for you, so I'll take care of you.
Now, is that heater? Do you mean a heater, or is that slang for a gun?
No, I've got a little heater, a little propane heater I'll put up for you guys. Take care of you. I'll take care of you,
I am
Steve.
now dreading this so
Very
bad.
well.
Find your
Do I
gloves,
have to
your
go?
scarf.
Can I just be here and handle this?
I mean, I
studio?
would prefer that, but
I would love that.
it's in your contract. You're supposed to be there in person.
Really?
Yes.
Need to get Jimmy Logan on my contract again. All
I
right.
want to know, are we getting chicken wings Wednesday morning?
Sure. Yeah.
You're speaking on behalf of Zaxby's?
I mean, like 6 a.m. chicken wings sounds fantastic.
They do that. Mark Brew and L'Astoria and them do that big wing contest every year. Mm-hmm. So just go ahead and do it Wednesday morning.
Yeah. Let's do it.
And so the line, what? First 50 people?
Yep. Line starts at 6 a.m.
Let me tell you who's already there. Carrie Workman. Carrie does all these.
She does.
So Carrie and her family are right there in the parking lot. Matter of fact, you pass right there, you're going to see them. They're on 25th Street. Well, it's true. I love Carrie. She's out there taking pictures of everybody. Be nice. All right, it is 7:31.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
So CHI Memorial Sports Desk, CHI Memorial. Hello, Human Kindness, a sports report, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Fall 2024 is bringing fresh styles at the Town Squire. New arrivals from Peter Millar's Southern Tide, Volunteer Traditions, Vineyard Vines, Johnny O, and Southern Point. The season's best looks are here. Whether you're in need of sharp sports shirts, cozy quarter zips, or lightweight jackets, the Town Squire has a full lineup of options ready for you. Swing by and see Larry and the staff at the Town Squire, the shop that's appreciated the customer for over 47 years. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland. Sports courtesy of ESPN Cleveland 1013. You can visit ESPNCleveland1013.com. The Falcons. The Falcons are, they're pretty good. They beat an awful team yesterday. Falcons beat the Panthers 38-20. Falcons go to 4-2, perfect in the division. Worst division in football, by the way. Colts beat the Titans 20-17. Your Houston Titans, whatever they are, 1-4. Boy, I tell you, we are so proud to carry the Titans here on Mix 1041. Could not be more proud. One time I was at the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame. I know, it's ridiculous. And Mike Keith, the voice of the Titans, comes up to me. I think I met him one time. He said, stop bad-mouthing the Titans. But, well, find a team and we'll stop. Sunday Night Football last night. Bengals defeated the New York Giants 17-7. NLC National League Championship Series Game 1, the Los Angeles Dodgers at Chavez Ravine, Los Angeles, defeated the New York Mets 9-0. Game 2 today at 4 o'clock on Fox. I saw a Mets-Dodgers NLCS. I saw a Game 1 in 1988. Yep, we were there. ALCS Game 1 tonight. Guardians at the Yankees. 7:30 tonight. ESPN Cleveland. 1013. It's a good baseball postseason. Monday Night Football tonight. Bills at the Jets. Now, it'll be at 8:15. ABC and the NFL announced over the weekend that ABC Television is picking up 6 more Monday Night Football games. Heretofore, it's been on ESPN exclusively the past couple of years, but I think ABC realized they could triple their ratings with Monday Night Football, so that's what they're doing. We'll also be on ESPN2 with the Mannings and ESPN. The Associated Press College Football Top 25 out this morning. My goodness. What a Saturday it was. One of the best of all time as far as the game slate. Texas number 1. Oregon number 2. Oregon over Ohio State in an instant classic on Saturday night. Penn State, who went to Los Angeles and beat USC at the Coliseum in overtime, came back down 14, is number 3. Ohio State only fell to number 4. Georgia number 5. We're going to do it again this Saturday. Get to that in a second. Alabama stays at number 7. But listen to this. UT, who beat Florida in overtime, but Florida's so bad that UT dropped to number 11. Dropped out of the top 10. Army and Navy. Listen to this. Army and Navy are in the top 25 in the same week for the first time since 1960. 1960. Army 23, Navy 25. We are getting ready for another huge Saturday. It's Tennessee, Alabama week in Knoxville, third Saturday in October. We've got a lot tied to that, a lot of contests, a lot of fun. We'll talk about that later in the week. And then also Georgia will play at Texas on Saturday night. Hey, we're giving away, it's Mox Monday, WCLE 99.1 FM, the official home of the UTC Mox football team. Carry all their games with Jem Reynolds and the crew. We're giving away 4 tickets to see this Saturday's UTC Wofford collision at Finley Stadium in Chattanooga. If you want to win those tickets, call or text right now. We'll give these away at 9 a.m. Call or text 423-614-6499. That's a Saturday 1:30 game. Time now for our Chattanooga Sports High School Football Rewind, brought to you by Chattanooga Sports. Chattanooga Sports welcomes the Blue Cross Bowl. That's the state football championships back to Findlay Stadium. Walker Valley, huge win over East Hamilton, 28-10 on Friday night. That is a huge win for them as far as their region standings are concerned. And, hey, Fruit Loops, we're making an announcement this morning. We are officially adding the November. We flexed that last week. You've heard about the flex, the NFL flex games, is that right?
Yes.
So we flexed. We're going to do November 1. We'll be at Walker Valley on mixedtv.tv. McMinn County at Walker Valley. I was talking to Drew Akins yesterday. Oh, man, that's just a huge game.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be great. We'll be happy to be at Walker Valley that Friday night, and we're looking forward to it.
1st of November. Bearden defeated Cleveland High School 38-19. Bradley got a big win on the road at Hardin Valley 23-17 at 7:37.
Hey, it's John.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Maybe it began with a little girl following a kaleidoscope of butterflies to a place beyond her dreams. But then it became a real kaleidoscope that you can walk and fly through, where we don't just welcome you, we celebrate you. As the colors swirl and spin, there's definitely beauty in this place, but it's also in those around you, and the memories will live in our hearts forever.
Dollywood, love every moment.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest, and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a busy man? Listen to how Direct Primary Care Associates has helped men like Mike Kelly.
I imagine, like most men, I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. I'm very busy in my life. And the problem with going to other urgent care places is you could go there and sit, and you don't know how long you're going to be, and I have other appointments that I may have to get to. With this, you know when you're going to be here. I was spending over $70 a month medication through my other insurance. Here, I haven't paid a dime. I haven't had to pay for anything. So just that alone in the last 8 months saved me over $500. And I'm telling you right now, as a man, I know how much energy it takes to even call in and have to get some help, because we don't like to ask for help. But these are here to help you. This is what this is designed for, is to help you.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Hey, Fruit Loops, what day did I see in the parking lot? Was it Saturday or Sunday?
It was Saturday.
So I pull in, and I got the Beach Boys, ba, 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 brand, as loud as it'll go. So I pull in the parking lot, and I turn it up even louder, and I'm screaming Barbara Ann, and I screamed at Austin, who's trying to get in the front door away from me. He's technically still on vacation. And I was going, hey, baby, how bad you miss me?
I was trying to get inside the door and hide from you. I was going to lock the door, keep you from coming in.
Austin came back Friday.
Got keys, unfortunately.
You were
I
back
came
Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? All right, Bobby, what's up? Come on.
Hey, markets were up. Let's get to it. The Dow up on Friday, 409 points to close at 42,864. The S&P up 34 to close at 5,815. And the NASDAQ up 60 on Friday to close at 18,343. So you should go away more often, Steve. The markets are all-time highs. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you very much, Bobby. I appreciate that. So how do people get a hold of you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or you can stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
Hey, I know you.
Welcome back, Steve.
Thanks. I know you won't come to our Hardee's broadcast. Will you come to our Zaxby's broadcast? We're going to be at Zaxby's
Wednesday
morning.
Wednesday morning.
So
it's
very biblical. They tore down Zaxby's and they rebuilt it in 7 days. No, that's Revelation. No, they tore it down. They've rebuilt it. So we'll be there on 25th Street. Bridget says we'll be outside, which is not my contract.
Well, we'll check it out. I'm sure you'll be okay, Steve. It's only going to be 45 degrees out.
He will not be there. All right, Bobby. Thanks. See you. All right, Mix 104.1. Well, coming up, I'm gonna tell you a story about my fall break and let's see, Mickey Mouse and Milton together. So we'll talk about that. Coming up, Usher is 46 today. Hey, Usher, welcome to the 46 Club. It ain't all bad. Although comparing Usher to me is... I don't know. I think he's doing better than I am. I don't think he'll be at Zaxby's in the parking lot Wednesday morning. I guarantee you right now. Although we did have T.O. one time in the Mrs. Winters parking lot. Remember that?
We did, yeah.
Morning, Brittany Jackson. Thank you.
When you feel it in your body, you found somebody who makes you change.
5:14 on this Monday morning. We had a nice weekend. It was warm, highs in the mid-80s yesterday. Plenty of sunshine, and look at this sunset. This was sent in by Angela Clark from Benton, Tennessee. You can see the pink hues, a little bit of cloud cover, and those clouds that rolled in yesterday evening were ahead of that front that's pushing through now. We even had a little bit of rain in spots overnight, but that has since dissipated. Drier air now moving in behind this front, and it's going to be nice and breezy this morning. Very comfortable, and roadways are dry. It was a little bit damp when I headed out this morning, right around 3-ish, but I'm thinking the road should be dry by the time you get out this morning, especially across Chattanooga, Dayton, Cleveland. Temperatures, again, comfortable. We have that nice dry air moving in. It's going to be a beautiful day. I mean, highs are only going to be in the mid to upper 60s. Look at that. Altamont barely getting out of the 50s at 60 degrees. 66 in Pikeville, 67 in Decatur, 63 in Turtletown, a very comfortable 65 in Murphy. We'll have 66 in LJ, 69 in Dalton, 65 in Henniker, and a 69 in Scottsboro. That humidity is dropping right off a cliff today. Dew point's going to be in the 30s and 40s, so we're going to have some really dry air in. And each night, especially with clear skies and very dry air, temperatures can drop very quickly, but your highs are only going to be in the 60s as well. I mean, look at that. 63 on Tuesday, 62 Wednesday, and 65 Thursday. Then we warm up into the weekend. By tomorrow morning, 45 here in Chattanooga. But look what happens Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings. That's when we could be dealing with some patchy frost, because if we're going to be in the upper 30s here in Chattanooga, you better believe that some of our mountain communities likely to be down into the mid 30s, maybe even close to the freezing mark in places like Murphy. So be sure to bring those plants in each night, because typically we have our first frost in Chattanooga right around Halloween. Now, it's possible the next couple of days, but that typically occurs a little bit earlier in some of our higher elevation communities outside of the city as well. But again, maybe a week or two ahead of schedule, but again, this is to be expected. Not only are we going to be dealing with the potential for frost, some of the Smoky Mountains could be dealing with a little bit of snow flurries here along that Tennessee-North Carolina line. And keep in mind, these are in areas that were just impacted with Helene just a couple of weeks ago, and it is going to be downright cold, and cold enough for some snowflakes, again, right along the highest elevations, mainly in those highest peaks over 4,000 feet. But it is possible, and that just shows you that the season is starting to change. We're getting into the cooler weather, and that's exactly what we're going to start to see a little bit later today. Again, clear skies, a little bit of cloud cover to our north. We're going to have a secondary system come in for Tuesday. That'll lead to more cloud cover, maybe a few showers northeast of Chattanooga, mainly into the Tri-City area. And again, those flurries possible along the Tennessee-North Carolina line Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And then by Wednesday afternoon, we're going to have more sunshine here across the Tennessee Valley. But as far as rain is concerned, we're not looking too much in the way of rain here over the next 5 days or so. It's going to stay very dry, and that may even be extended even longer. And as for the tropics, again, that's been the topic of concern for the last couple of weeks with milk.
041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Tragedy on Friday night. Chattanooga Times Free Press reports a child who slipped and fell under the wheels of a hayride trailer Friday night at the haunted Hilltop attraction in Harrison died at the scene. We understand a juvenile, a male juvenile. We understand also from Local 3 News, the student, a student at Chattanooga School for the Liberal Arts, died on Friday night. We'll have more on this coming up at the top of the hour. The Chattanoogan.com reports a 19-year-old has been arrested for a shots fired incident at Ooltewah High School Friday night at a football game. Now, the game was McMinn Central and Tyner at Ooltewah. You may know Tyner does not have a home football stadium this season, so they played there. Happened about 9:40 p.m. near the tennis courts. And the suspect is, again, a 19-year-old Connor Scott Shannon, claimed he fired a shot in the air to break up a fight. He believed his cousins were being assaulted. Deputies found 2 firearms in his vehicle, including a rifle with a spent casing. Shannon charged with carrying a weapon on school property and reckless endangerment. We have more news. Also last night, Cleveland Police and EV West let us know that the suspect in the, we report on this weeks ago, where a missing woman was found dead in a Cleveland apartment. That suspect, Darren Lopez Roque, has now been extradited back from Texas to Bradley County. He's in the Bradley County Justice Center, and he's awaiting trial for first-degree murder in the death of Diana Garcia, age 25. Those stories are more in full detail at the top of the hour.
This news update is brought to you by Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services, serving families for more than 45 years. 2 locations, Wildwood and North Ocoee. JimRushFuneralHomes.com.
Time for a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to Callie Shields. She was 16 yesterday, a student at Bradley Central. Kinsley Austin is sweet 16 today, a sophomore at Walker Valley. And then Sherry Cry had a birthday on Saturday. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they've been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Hey, Fruit Loops, how was your fall break? Didn't you go somewhere?
Yes, we went to Panama City Beach.
You went where?
Panama City Beach.
He was just in a coughing fit, which is why I called him. I could hear him here. So how was PCB? Hey, you know me.
It was wonderful. We enjoyed it. No rain at all. We avoided all the storms.
Yeah. So you were fine up there. Is that right?
Yeah, we rode that big giant Ferris wheel. We got to the top and they stopped us for like 10 minutes. And I was in like a
that happened to me one
panic.
time.
I broke out in hives. My family saw me panic, so it was.
Oh, that's what. Hey, Devin, we got any video of this? Hey,
really should have.
That happened to me one time at Lake Winnie. I've never been on a Ferris wheel again, nor will I ever. So you were fine up there. Did you go to any good restaurants in PCB? Did you go to Angelo's or Captain Anderson's?
We went to our favorite restaurant down there is Triple J's Steakhouse. It's fantastic.
Never heard of it.
Love it. We go there every year.
Okay. I mean, was this out of somebody's trunk? I mean, what? I've never in my God's life. I've been going to Panama City since I was in the high school.
Now this
nobody's
is,
ever heard of it.
Travel to downtown, like to the locals downtown.
No.
It's not
I've
not one
never
of these
seen
touristy
downtown.
spots. It's the locals downtown steakhouse.
I love it. Okay,
It's very
fine.
good.
You got me. Bridget, how was your fall break?
Fine.
You were here.
I was here.
How'd it go holding down the fort?
Oh, it was fine. Kind of quiet. So you and Austin both gone. It was, smooth sailing.
Well, okay. So I'm wearing I love Mickey Mouse, and I love Disney, and usually on fall break we go to Walt Disney World, Orlando, Florida, and we continued that tradition. I'll just cut to the chase. So Saturday, excuse me?
Is my mic still on?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm laughing at you.
Are you on the prayer line? I mean, what's going on?
I'm laughing
Anyway.
at this story, okay? All
right.
I've heard this story a few times.
He's heard it, yeah.
Let me turn my mic off.
Okay, that was fine. So Saturday, we're in line in Magic Kingdom for Pirates of the Caribbean. So we knew there was going to be rain, okay? We knew it was going to rain in Orlando. Now, there was a bunch of clean people down there, and I'll get to that in a second. But, now, I'd just been in Hall of Presidents. I usually do Hall of Presidents twice. I love it. Oh, God, I love it. That's my favorite. Well, that and Liberty Tree, but anyway. So we were in line at Pirates of the Caribbean, and Jennifer gets a text from her mother. I've been married to Jennifer 20 years next year. It's the first useful text her mother's ever sent, my mother-in-law.
Wow.
First time. There's a first time. She says to Jennifer, have you guys, how are you responding? Basically, how are you preparing for the hurricane that's coming to where you are? I pride myself on keeping up to date with things, on knowing things. I make fun of Bridget all the time because she knows nothing doesn't care. Folks, I knew nothing. I had no idea. Had I heard of Milton? No. I heard of Milton Berle. I'm sure. Anyway, nothing. Nothing.
Guess you hadn't heard any of my forecasts then.
What do you think? When she does the weather, I'm over here doing 50 things. All right. So I start doing a little research. I said, well, probably we were supposed to be there, I think, till Wednesday. Probably going to cut this one short. So we get a flight. We had flown, we fly the cheap airline, no frills. We fly Allegiant. Now, here's the cool thing about Allegiant. It's a former value jet, by the way, if you remember those days. Holden gets to fly the plane back every time. It's my son, Holden. It's very nice. They don't exactly, it's not a lot of frills. Reagan, she rides on the wing. It's nice. Anyway, so we get a flight. I said, well, let's get a flight for Tuesday from Orlando. Now this is before it went. It's like a Category 1 or something. By that night, it was a Category 4. By the next morning, Sunday morning, it was a Category 5. Saturday was beautiful. Nothing. Now Sunday is a different story. So Sunday, the Tuesday flight gets canceled. I said, okay, new plan. I said, let's get out of this area, because I said, first of all, now this is Sunday night. I said, the airports are going to get shut down around here. I said, so let's go to Jacksonville. And I said, and we got to get a flight out Monday night, because hysteria is going to hit Tuesday. Of course it did. Rightfully so. Because by then it was a Hurricane 5, or a Cat 5. So I'll skip some of this. We get to Tuesday, and I told Jennifer, I said, we need to leave Orlando by 3 o'clock. We had a card. Yay, we're still in Hollywood Studios at 4.
Oh, no.
Because God knows they had to ride the Tower of Terror. Do you think I ride the Tower of Terror? Of course not. I'm sitting on the ground, okay? Most of the time, I don't ride much. So we had to ride that. They did. Scared little Holden. So we we leave. You get out on the interstate there on I-4 in Orlando, boom, stopped. Boom, stopped. Now, I'm thinking, well, it could be rush hour in Orlando, or it could be hurricane. 2 hours of this.
Oh, goodness.
So Orlando to Jacksonville should take you folks about 2.5. Take me about 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so it took us 4.5. So we get there, but here's what would happen. Let me tell you something. Now, is the Florida Highway Patrol, do you think they listen to this?
Nah.
We're not in the volunteer state. So there would be periods where, because now we're racing against the clock, okay? The flight's 10 o'clock. I like to be at an airport at least 2 hours early. So it's 9 o'clock. We're still trying to get there. You have these, so I'm doing 90, and dumbest drivers in the world. The dumbest driver. I thought the dumb drivers were just in Cleveland, because you people are a bunch of dumb drivers, and you know you are. But let me tell you about the Jacksonville, Florida area. And I mean, we are racing. Rain off and on. And I mean, these people get in the left lane. I won't even describe the rage I had. Anyway, I mean, I'm in and out, man. I'm in a movie. The children, of course, they're holding each other, and oh my, Mickey Mouse
I'm
came
sure
back.
there's video of this somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure Reagan Hart. Oh my Lord, Reagan.
Sure.
She's working on her book. Anyway, finally we get there, and it was a scene out of Home Alone. You remember the Home Alone scene where the family's racing in there? I mean, that was us. I mean, well, so yeah, we got there on time. That was funny. The flight, we had to go to Knoxville, and the flight was full. 10 o'clock Monday night. The flight's full. I actually knew a couple of the people there, and so we get on the plane. We get there. Had to get a car back to Chattanooga. No cars. Part of the Florida issue.
Goodness.
So I get up. We got there about midnight. I get up about 6 o'clock on Tuesday morning. Bridget, I went to the rental car place. They said no cars still. But you know what I did?
What?
I said, I work with Bridget. They found a car. They found a car, one of your vans that you and your mother use in your ministry. So we got a car. We got back. But yeah, you know, it was. Now there were some people in Cleveland. Should I name them? Who checked in on Tuesday, and then I will say Charity Garrison, who was down. Hey, Charity. She was a smart aleck to me, quite frankly, and said, you know what, we're leaving Tuesday night. We're fine. Everything's good. Wow. Cancel.
Oh, no.
One Cleveland woman, it took her 18 hours to get back. They had to drive.
Wow.
So,
goodness.
Anyway, but
what a
Milton,
mess.
look, that, I kid around a little bit here, but there's no, I mean, it just, those people have been hit so hard.
Yeah.
And we've heard just so many stories about that. But, man, I mean, you know.
Glad Jennifer and the children came back safe.
Mickey and Milton, it's not a good combination. Let's get a check of the streets coming up on 8 a.m.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com.
That's a lie, Charity. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. She said I said to leave Tuesday. No, I didn't. I told you I'd change my flight to Monday. No, I didn't say that. No, show me. Well, she probably does have evidence.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Never mind. Never mind. And why are you listening to me about anything?
We have no accidents to tell you about this morning, and taking a look at the Langley roofing and traffic cameras, the interstate looking great as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
Mix 104.1 is powered by Duracell.
Planning a wedding?
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. The news is next.
Spend $100 locally and $45 stays in our local economy. National chain stores leave only $15. Get a better mattress at a better price at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, sunny skies and cooler, a high of 68 and a low of 39 this evening. For tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies, a high of 62 and a low of 35. And then on Wednesday, sunny skies and cool again with a high of 61. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 54 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar this morning, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next. Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Pelosi, a man was arrested with a loaded gun near a Trump rally in Coachella, California, but he says he's a Trump supporter, not another would-be assassin.
Vem Miller of Las Vegas was arrested on gun charges, but quickly released on a $5,000 bail. So he was stopped by local authorities at a security checkpoint outside of former President Trump's rally in Coachella, California. Police say he was driving an unregistered black SUV with a homemade license plate, and he claimed to be a journalist that had VIP access.
That's Fox's Brooke Singman. So far, no federal charges have been filed. Former President Trump and Vice President Harris holding dueling campaign events in Pennsylvania today.
They're set to pour in about $350 million in television ads in the Commonwealth. That is more than double of what they're spending in the next closest state.
That's Fox's Madeline Rivera. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com. We are Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Good morning, local and state news on this Monday, the 14th day of October. And tragedy in Chattanooga at a haunted attraction. The Chattanooga Times Free Press, along with our news partners at Local 3, also reporting that a child who slipped and fell underneath the wheels of a hayride trailer Friday night at the haunted Hilltop attraction in Harrison died due to his injuries just before 11 o'clock, 8200 block of Highway 58. The juvenile had been hit by a tractor. A chaperone for a group of children told deputies they were playing near a hayride tractor route and were behind some bushes trying to scare some hayriders as they passed by. One of the children attempted to jump on the trailer. The child found unresponsive and pronounced dead at the scene. Now, we have some new details on this. Our news partner's Local 3 report. It has been confirmed the child was a male, so a boy. And Local 3 also saying that he was a student at the Chattanooga School for the Liberal Arts. So just a tragedy down there. And, you know, as social media goes and other contacts go, there's a lot of contacts, we understand, between Cleveland families and this family. And so our sincere prayers are for this family this morning. Chattanoogan.com, a 19-year-old has been arrested after a shots fired incident at Ottawa High School Friday night at a football game. Now, the game was McMinn Central and Tyner. You may know Tyner does not have a home football stadium this season, so they used Ottawa High School on Friday night. About 9:40 p.m., Hamilton County Sheriff's deputies, including school resource officers, responded to the scene near the tennis courts at Ottawa High School. The crowds dispersed. The suspect, Connor Scott Shannon, claimed he fired a shot in the air to break up a fight, as he believed his cousins were being assaulted. Deputies found 2 firearms in his vehicle, including a rifle with a spent casing. Shannon charged with carrying a weapon on school property and reckless endangerment. 2 individuals who were injured were treated on the scene by EMS, and video evidence of the altercation has been obtained. Additional suspects were identified. Cleveland police reported last night, and this is based on a story from a few weeks ago, that the suspect in the first-degree murder of a woman who was found dead in a Cleveland apartment has been extradited back to Bradley County from Texas. Darren Lopez Roque, extradited back to Tennessee, is currently at the Bradley County Justice Center on awaiting trial, first-degree murder in the death of Diana Garcia, age 25. At 8:08, there is more news. You can find that on our website at mymix1041.com. News sponsored in part by Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance. Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate looking great as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Red Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. Their annual Trunk or Treat event is on Friday, October 25th from 5 to 7. Enjoy safe family fun at the Y. October 25th, enjoy costumes, games, trunk or treating, face painting, and more. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. Do you need toilet paper? Sun Paper in Cleveland has a great selection. They also have paper towels, disposable plates, cups, napkins, any sort of hospitality or janitorial supplies for your home.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave. The value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Time to pay the dad tax.
Dad, go get your own.
Dad tax is a sacred institution.
Not here, it isn't.
It is too. Right now, we'll pay your sales tax on any Mermaid brand mattress.
And we'll give you free local delivery on qualifying products.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand delivered.
Manager at Duracell, where I said, well, let's build that dome stadium on the parking lot.
Well, something more exciting.
Oh, here we go.
Duracell in Cleveland is now hiring mechanical skilled technicians, $22.17 to $27 per hour. Excellent benefits beginning day one, including medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, holiday pay, 401k, tuition reimbursement, and more. You can apply now at Duracell.com.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety, we are Mix 104.1. And, I ran into Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. I ran into the Queen of Mermaid, Cindy Pickett. You know what she was doing? We were in a grocery store parking lot yesterday. You know what she said?
What?
I gotta race in here. Roger's hungry. You know what happens when Roger gets hungry?
Uh-oh.
Roger gets hangry. I'm serious.
Oh.
So they were on the Gulf last week, and they were fine, kind of like Austin. They were in that panhandle area up there. But, yeah, I got to get in here. Roger's got to eat. We got a soccer game to go to.
Maybe she was just trying to get away from you.
He's going to get hangry. Oh, no. Matter of fact, little known fact, Roger, they let him get hangry a few weeks ago. He tore down Zaxby's by himself and then rebuilt it. So they're on 25th.
When Elmer and Joy Murray started making mattresses, the company was called
get in here,
Murray
quick!
or Murray Made. Thank you for
Get him a
continuing to
vanilla
support
wafer!
the same family-owned and locally made business, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, sunny skies and cooler, a high of 68 and a low of 39 this evening.
Don't let Roger get hungry!
For tomorrow, partly cloudy during the morning, mainly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 62 and a low of 35. And then on Wednesday, mainly sunny again with a high of 61. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 54 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar this morning, things are looking great out there.
Hit the button! Now I'm getting hangry.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
The best mix, the best variety. Mix 1041.
Good morning and welcome back. It is 5:14 on this Monday morning. We had a nice weekend. It was warm, highs in the mid-80s yesterday, plenty of sunshine, and look at this sunset. This was sent in by Angela Clark from Benton, Tennessee. You can see the pink hues, a little bit of cloud cover, and those clouds that rolled in yesterday evening were ahead of that front that's pushing through now. We even had a little bit of rain in spots overnight, but that has since dissipated. Drier air now moving in behind this front, and it's going to be nice and breezy this morning, very comfortable, and roadways are dry. It was a little bit damp when I headed out this morning, right around 3-ish, but I'm thinking the road should be dry by the time you get out this morning, especially across Chattanooga, Dayton, Cleveland. Temperatures, again, comfortable. We have that nice dry air moving in. It's going to be a beautiful day. I mean, highs are only going to be in the mid to upper 60s. Look at that. Altamont barely getting out of the 50s at 60 degrees, 66 in Pikeville, 67 in Decatur, 63 in Turtletown, a very comfortable 65 in Murphy. We'll have 66 in LJ, 69 in Dalton, 65 in Henniker, and a 69 in Scottsboro. That humidity is dropping right off a cliff today. Dew point's going to be in the 30s and 40s, so we're going to have some really dry air in. And each night, especially with clear skies and very dry air, temperatures can drop very quickly, but your highs are only going to be in the 60s as well. I mean, look at that. 63 on Tuesday, 62 Wednesday, and 65 Thursday. Then we warm up into the weekend. By tomorrow morning, 45 here in Chattanooga. But look what happens Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings. That's when we could be dealing with some patchy frost, because if we're going to be in the upper 30s here in Chattanooga, you better believe that some of our mountain communities likely to be down into the mid 30s, maybe even close to the freezing mark in places like Murphy. So be sure to bring those plants in each night, because typically we have our first frost in Chattanooga right around Halloween. It's possible the next couple of days, but that typically occurs a little bit earlier in some of our higher elevation communities outside of the city as well. But again, maybe a week or two ahead of schedule, but again, this is to be expected. Not only are we going to be dealing with the potential for frost, some of the Smoky Mountains could be dealing with a little bit of snow flurries here along that Tennessee-North Carolina line. And keep in mind, these are in areas that were just impacted with Helene just a couple of weeks ago, and it is going to be downright cold, and cold enough for some snowflakes, again, right along the highest elevations, mainly in those highest peaks over 4,000 feet. But it is possible, and that just shows you that the season is starting to change. We're getting into the cooler weather, and that's exactly what we're going to start to see a little bit later today. Again, clear skies, a little bit of cloud cover to our north. We're going to have a secondary system come in for Tuesday. That'll lead to more cloud cover, maybe a few showers northeast of Chattanooga, mainly into the Tri-City area. And again, those flurries possible along the Tennessee-North Carolina line Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And then by Wednesday afternoon, we're going to have more sunshine here across the Tennessee Valley. But as far as rain is concerned, we're not looking too much in the way of rain here over the next 5 days or so. It's going to stay very dry, and that may even be extended even longer. And as for the tropics, again, that's been the topic of concern for the last couple of weeks with Milton, and before that we had Helene. Now things are relatively quiet out there, but we do have an area of interest that's going to be moving into the Caribbean over the next 7 days with about a 40% chance of development. So we'll have to keep a close eye on this, but typically this time of the year these storms will curve up into the open Atlantic. So we'll keep an eye. We'll let you know if we're going to have any impacts, but again, only about a 40% chance over the next 7 days. But here locally, a whole lot of sunshine today, a little more cloud cover tomorrow, and then it's going to be chilly each morning. So if you haven't dug out the winter coats, you might need them, because to me, 38 is pretty cold.
Yeah. Did great 5 years ago, but nobody wanted to revisit it, apparently. It's time, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, 820 on a Monday morning, 14th day of October. Hey, we're giving away tickets It's a Mox Monday. Our family of stations, WCLE 99.1 FM, the home of UTC Mox football. And we're giving away 4 tickets to see the UTC Mox on this Mox Monday. Their home game against Wofford this Saturday. It's a 1:30 kickoff. And we have 4 tickets to give away at 9 a.m. If you want to go, you can call or text before 9, 423-614-6499. Call the volunteer Ridipest Mix line or text our Cleveland State Cougar line. And if you're texting, make sure and put your name on it and put Mox Monday. 4 tickets to see the Mox this Saturday at Finley Stadium in Chattanooga as they host Wofford on Saturday at 1:30. Simmons Bank celebration list. What's up?
Happy birthday to Callie Shields. She was 16 yesterday, a student at Bradley Central. Kinsley Austin is sweet 16 today, a sophomore at Walker Valley. Sherry Cry celebrated a birthday on Saturday. Jordan Wilson is having a birthday today. And then Julie Smith is 66 today. Her husband sent that in to us. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
And all of our news on our website at mymix1041.com. Full local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk.
This news update is brought to you by Wright Pediatric Dentistry, now open in Cleveland on Paul Huff Parkway behind McAllister's, accepting new patients. Call Wright Pediatric Dentistry at 423-910-3055.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking great as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guy.
Any trade goes. This is John Davis, the trading man for Kia.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag. Just $5.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $5.99. Hardee's. Goodness in the making.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
They also have the pumpkin spice latte, the pumpkin chai, and the pumpkin caramelicious, all available now at Scooter's Coffee, Keith Street in Cleveland in front of Leisure Time Bowling, also in Sweetwater and now in Dayton.
Tennessee Valley weather.
8:27, time for the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, Mix 104.1. We're on MixTV.tv. Roger?
Posh and Lavish is an all-natural latex and wool line of mattresses sold exclusively by Mermaid Mattress. Come take a test rest and you'll receive a free latex pillow, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, sunny skies and cooler, a high of 68 and a low of 39 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy in the morning, mainly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 62 and a low of 35. Mainly sunny on Wednesday with a high of 61. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 54 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar this morning, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, it's time for the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness at 8:28 Sports in a moment.
Mammograms can detect breast cancer early when it's most treatable. The Mary Ellen Locher Breast Center has locations in Chattanooga, Hickson, Ottawa, and Ringgold. In addition to traditional 2D mammography, all of their centers offer tomosynthesis, a type of 3D technology which improves visibility and cancer detection in women who have dense breasts. Call 423-495-4040 to schedule your screening mammogram.
It's 104.1. Hey, our sports report is courtesy of our sister station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Get more information about our ESPN station at ESPNCleveland1013.com. Well, the Falcons got a big win in Charlotte yesterday. Falcons over the Panthers 38-20. Falcons go to 4-2. Don't forget, the Falcons are home on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Bridget, I'm my good friend Chris Goforth, who a lot of people know him. He does the Friday night games on the CW, high school football. He does a lot in this area, but he's the studio host of the Atlanta Falcons network.
Yeah.
Man, he does a great job. I listen to most of that. I've been a Falcons fan over 30 years, and we're so, desperate and depressed as I have been for over 30 years.
Yes. Well, we're glad to have them on ESPN Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, we get this new station, and then we put the Falcons on there. Good Lord. Anyway, but Chris does an incredible job. I was texting him yesterday. Hey, Colts beat your Houston Titans. I mean, your Tennessee Titans 20-17.
Too bad.
Titans on Mix 104.1 for the last 25 years.
We're their proud home.
Could they be any worse? Get out. They're 1-4. Bengals over the New York Giants last night on Sunday Night Football, 17-7. Bridget, this baseball postseason is great. We've got some big name brands. I know the Braves aren't in it, but You got the Dodgers and the Mets. Mets a great story.
Yeah.
Dodgers won the NLCS Game 1 last night, 9-0 over the Mets in Los Angeles.
Yeah, how about that? What a great series so far.
Shohei Ohtani, easily the best player in baseball. And now, if you're a Braves fan, then a lot of us are hoping for the Dodgers and the Yankees. I just think that'd be fun.
That'd be classic.
Aaron Judge. I mean, come on. But anyway, Yankees start tonight. Game 1 of the ALCS. They'll host the Cleveland Guardians, 7:30. We'll actually have that game on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3, our sister station. Monday Night Football tonight. Bills at Jets, 8:15 on ABC. ABC and the NFL announced over the weekend they picked up 6 more Monday Night Football games. They normally were on, of course, on just ESPN, but they're going to broadcast those on ABC. They figure they triple their ratings when they do that. So, yeah, they're doing it starting tonight. Bills at Jets, also ESPN2 with the Mannings. The Associated Press College Football Top 25 out this morning. Bridget, what a Saturday of college football. One of the best lineups probably in 10 years.
It sure was, and the timing was just perfect. We got to see the end of all these good games, and what a great Saturday it was.
Texas 1, Oregon 2. Oregon in an instant classic. A huge win at Oregon over Ohio State. They're to Penn State, which went to Los Angeles, beat the USC Trojans in overtime, number 3. Ohio State only fell to number 4. Georgia 5. Alabama stays at 7, but Tennessee dropped to 11 after having to go to overtime to beat a terrible Florida team.
Yeah, I'm not ready to talk about it yet.
Well, anyway.
I'm just glad we won.
They won. And listen to this, very interesting. For the first time since 1960, Army and Navy are in the top 25 in the same week.
All right.
Army 23, Navy 25. That has not happened since 1960.
Wow.
So, of course, Bridget, it's a huge week. It's third Saturday in October. Tennessee will host Alabama. We will give away tickets tomorrow.
Oh, wow. That's going to be huge. Lots of people wanting to go to that game. So tune in tomorrow.
And Jenkins Deli is going to do another tailgate prize package on Tennessee Tailgate Thursday with Jenkins Deli. Our ESPN Drive crew will be out there. Josh Rogers, Andy Morris, live from Jenkins, giving that away this Thursday beginning at 5 p.m. Hey, it's Mocs Monday. We're giving away 4 tickets. See the UTC Mocs this Saturday. They host Wofford at 1:30 at Finley Stadium. If you want to go, call or text 423-614-6499. Mocs Monday. We'll give away 4 tickets to UTC Mocs at 9 o'clock. And finally, our Chattanooga Sports High School Football Rewind. Chattanooga Sports presents the Blue Cross Bowl. Again, the high school football state championship games at Finley Stadium in Chattanooga again this year. Walker Valley, big win over East Hamilton, 28-10. That's a huge win for them in their region standings. Bearden, though, came to Cleveland High School, beat Cleveland 38-19 on Friday night, but Bradley, a big road win over Hardin Valley, 23-17. And we're back in just a moment. Got our buddy Jeff Jones with Whirlpool, and as part of our National Manufacturing Week series, we'll do that in a moment.
Hey guys, this is Dan. I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
I'm here, so I'm sure the third time's a charm, is Jeff Jones. What's your official title at Whirlpool?
My official title is plant leader.
Plant leader.
Yes, that's my official title.
That's an honor, isn't it?
It is an honor.
I'm serious. I mean, really.
It is an honor. It's a privilege. I feel very blessed, to be quite honest with you. So,
just the part Whirlpool is part of the fabric of this community and such a great history. Well, Jeff, first of all, National Manufacturing. What does that mean to you? And
well, I mean, I think first of all, as this celebration has been targeted for October, Manufacturing Day not only just represents a month, but it's every day, really, for me. I mean, I've been in manufacturing over 30 years. I can't really start the conversation without talking about people, right? Because for me, in a manufacturing environment, you have machines and you have people. And for me, it's about the people that really support what you do. And I have an excellent team, so I'm very proud of what they do every single day. So essentially, for me, manufacturing is about the people.
It is about the people. Jeff Jones, plant leader at Whirlpool. Jeff, as you think about manufacturing in 2024, people like us who are not in that world, what do you want to tell people this morning about it?
Well, I mean, I think it's, relatively, if a person doesn't work in a factory, right, they probably don't conceptually understand and know what goes on. But essentially, here at this particular plant in here in Tennessee, we build a premium product. So, we have premium cooking platforms, 13 assembly lines, right? And so when you think about that scope of responsibility, 13 assembly lines, we have a fabrication department, and we also have a finishing department, which actually paints our products as well. But it's more than just that, right? I mean, we have we have safety managers who drive safety, and by the way, our safety record this year is phenomenal. We have finance that drives cost. We have logistics. So the factory world is a combination of a lot of different entities, and I think that a person not working in that environment wouldn't understand it, because it's actually a small world within a small city within a city, right? And so that community of people that mostly reside here in Cleveland, but others travel other locations to come and be a part of our community here in Cleveland, that supports the economic growth here. It supports the values and commitment to the company. So it's a lot to unpack, but certainly very honored and privileged, as we said, to be a part of that.
Jeff Jones, plant leader at Whirlpool. How has manufacturing changed? You said you've been in it over 30 years. How's it changed from, well, let's just say over the last 30 years?
Well, I mean, I think essentially it is the same to some regard, but of course, as technology changes, automation, robots and things like that we try to implement into our factories, there's also some things that have changed, and we're constantly driving for this state of ideal production system. So as a part of that, we implement world-class manufacturing. So you probably have heard about lean manufacturing, but I would say world-class manufacturing is at the top of the game here, right? And Whirlpool adopted it in 2018, which we drive great, actually world-class performance in safety, world-class performance in quality, world-class performance in productivity. We pay attention to the environment, energy saving. So we do a lot of things that are quite different from how it used to be, let's say, many years ago.
Jeff Jones, plant leader at Whirlpool. Anything you want to add here before we go this morning, Jeff?
Nope. I just want to reiterate. Part of my, my privilege and honor to be a plant leader is the fact that I have great people that work for us. And one thing I can say is we're investing in our people. We have a great project roadmap ahead of us. So in the next 10 months, you'll see some great products that will be transitioning into the market. Very exciting as well, because lots of innovation, a lot of game-changing technology that's going to come out in the cooking industry. And just very thankful and privileged to be invited here today to talk about it. And so I appreciate it. So hopefully you'll invite me back again.
Oh, you're back. There's no doubt about it. Jeff Jones is the plant leader of Whirlpool. Jeff, thanks so much.
Thank you.
And we are celebrating, Bridget, National Manufacturing Month, and part of the core of Bradley County and Cleveland is manufacturing.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks so much to our friends at Peak Performance, sponsoring our Mix 1041 Manufacturing Month. They're located inside the Pie Center. They operate the Smart Factory Institute there.
All right, coming up, we've got a lot more to go, but Jeff left me a note here. He said, hey, Steve, you got to play some Ricky Martin. So,
yeah.
Jeff, we're going to do it, buddy.
Okay.
We're going to do it for you.
All right.
All right, we're back in a moment.
Welcome to Infinity of Chattanooga, with an expansive inventory of new, used, and certified pre-owned Infinity products. Make sure Infinity of Chattanooga is on your list of places to shop when it's time for your next vehicle. Sporty coupes, comfortable sedans, and spacious SUVs. Infinity of Chattanooga has it all. Shop online at infinityofchattanooga.com or take a test drive at Infinity of Chattanooga, just off I-75 at the Lee Highway exit.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The Smart Factory Institute presents the 10th annual Peak Performance Symposium on October 25th at the Smart Factory in the Pie Center in Cleveland. Join industry peers as they share manufacturing best practices for maintaining a competitive advantage in the areas of technology and talent. This year's symposium is sponsored by Mueller, Blueprint Intelligence, Logos Automation, Renishaw, Phoenix Contact, and Focused Apps. Attendees will also be entered to win 4th row tickets at the 45-yard line to the November 23rd UT game against UTEP at Neyland Stadium. Register at peakperformanceinc.com.
Afternoon at 5 p.m. on the Mix Afternoon Drive, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland with Mike Lee. This portion of Mix Mornings is sponsored by Wendy's.
Try the $5 Biggie Bag at Wendy's. You can build your own value meal. Choose either Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, Double Stack, or Crispy Chicken. Whichever you pick will come with 4-piece nuggets, junior fry, and a small drink, all for only $5. The $5 Biggie Bag is available now at Wendy's.
All right, Mix 104.1. It is 16 before 9 a.m. And Bridget, let's get our final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to Callie Shields. She was 16 yesterday, a student at Bradley Central. Kinsley Austin is sweet 16 today, a sophomore at Walker Valley. Our friend Sherry Cry celebrated a birthday on Saturday. Jordan Wilson is having a birthday today. Julie Smith is 66 today. That is from her husband. Tamara King is having a birthday today. Her sister Tina Shoemaker sent that in to us. And then Tanner Horsemeyer celebrating his birthday today. His mother-in-law, Zandra Welch, sent that in to us.
Oh, Lord. Can you imagine having her as a mother-in-law? Oh, my Lord.
That'd be awesome.
Come on, Tanner. Oh, man.
Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Don't forget, it's Mox Monday. We're giving away 4 tickets to see the UTC Mox home game this Saturday against Wofford. You can win. We're going to give these away here about 9 o'clock. If you want to see UTC Wofford football at Finley Stadium this Saturday at 1:30, call the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text that same number, the Cleveland State Cougar line, that same number, 423-614-6499. Folks, don't forget, if you're texting us, make sure and put your name on it and put Mox Monday.
Can you imagine a world without the World Wide Web? In 1994...
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Yeah, they're gonna need to call Logan Thompson.
Give me Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson.
I'm gonna need Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Don't worry, dear. We have a Logan Thompson. I gotta call Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson!
If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Hey, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate looking great as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vein. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. Visit milliganvein.com or call 423-961-5682.
Well, I've always wanted to say this. I'm joined now by James Dean. James, welcome back. Wait, you're a different James.
Yeah, different one.
I guess you get that sometimes.
Oh, yeah, quite a bit. Quite a bit.
James, a pleasure seeing you, sir. I know you're, I believe, with the Vietnam Veterans of America. Is that right?
That's correct. Chapter 596 here in Cleveland, Tennessee.
Well, God bless you for your service, sir.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
more welcome. Thank you.
And your organization. Boy, you got a huge fundraiser coming up, don't you?
Oh, yes. We got a jambalaya dinner coming up on the 19th. It's sponsored by Jake of State Farm. That's Jake Duos.
I know.
Not the other one.
I've told him for years, or since that started, he's got something there. But he's from Louisiana. He makes that jambalaya. It's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, he does a real good job with it. And he furnishes all the fixings.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's really a donation to us, really, if you don't think about it that way.
It sure is. So let's talk about the event, when and where, and all that sort of thing.
The jambalaya dinner will be on the 19th, which is this coming Saturday. It runs from 11 till we're out.
Oh, okay.
When we sell out, we're through.
Okay.
Because we usually fix it enough for 100, 110 people.
Okay. And where will you be?
At the Keith Street Ministry. That's down off Keith Street. Yes. Right across from the...
Tinsley?
Yeah.
And then, really, they're also next to Logan's and Chick-fil-A and all
Correct,
that.
yeah.
Talk about your Vietnam Veterans of America chapter and maybe some things you're involved with.
Well, we are working now. You know, we help all veterans, not just Vietnam veterans.
Sure.
If veterans in need, you know, they give us a call. We make sure they're veterans. You have some that's not veterans that call, but you know. Anyway, we help with light bills, phone bills, rent. We do rent. We've got wheelchairs. We've got walkers, canes. A lot of times these guys go to the VA. They can't get their stuff right away. We let them have it, and then when they get their stuff, they send it back to us. So, we try to help anyone we can.
That's exactly right. James Dean joins us, Vietnam Veterans America, Chapter 596 here in Cleveland. And what do you tell the people who are listening or watching us this morning who say, I want to help, I want to get involved? Maybe, and I know the jambalaya dinner's this Saturday, but what else could people do?
Well, it's just like this last weekend. We set up at Food City on the other side of town, down off Dalton Pike. We sat there for 2 days taking donations.
Oh, great. Okay.
Or you can just send a check to Chapter 596, Vietnam Veterans of America, to our address, which is Urban Road.
Mm-hmm. And they can find it there.
Yeah.
So James Dean joins us. James, are you the chairman of the organization?
I am the president of the chapter. Yes.
President of the chapter.
Yes.
The Vietnam Veterans, Chapter 596, Vietnam Veterans of America.
Yeah.
Right here in Cleveland. And you got that address for me?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for here.
You got it.
P.O. Box 5356, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320.
Well, let's repeat the event this Saturday one more time. It's going to be a big event.
Yes, jambalaya dinner this Saturday, starting at 11 o'clock, runs till we run out at Keefe Street Ministry, down off Keefe Street. And everybody's welcome. Come and pitch in. I think it's $10 a plate. You get jambalaya, you get the water, you get dessert.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't find that anywhere for $10, I guarantee you. Jake Duos does a great job, of course, his State Farm agency here in Cleveland.
Yes, he does. We're really thankful for him. He does a lot of work with us. In fact, he's one of our, he's a member, but he's not a veteran.
Sure, but he definitely supports the organization.
Right, sure does.
James, a pleasure seeing you again, buddy, and God bless you and your organization.
Well, thank you very much, and it's good to be here.
We appreciate you very much.
All righty, thank you
Vietnam Veterans of America in Cleveland, Chapter 596, again this Saturday. The big jambalaya dinner, they do it every year starting at 11 o'clock at Keefe Street Ministries, of course, on Keefe Street. Mark your calendar for that. $10, as James told us, get you that big plate of jambalaya dessert and a water. Thanks so much to Jake Duos, Jake at State Farm. Well, that's going to do it for us here this morning. We're going to get you back to music to start your workday on Mix 104.1 Radio. Look forward to that. And then for MixTV.tv, that's the end of the line for us here this morning. We are going to give away here in a few moments, actually. About 9 o'clock, we'll give away 4 tickets to see UTC, and they're going to play Wofford this Saturday, 1:30 at Findlay Stadium. If you want to win those tickets, again, it's Mox Monday here on Mix 104.1. Call or text 423-614-6499. Have a great day, everybody. We will see you soon.
Mission is fierce.